Did the pickles have the meth inside them, or was the meth inside a jar of pickles floating around?
Or was it just like packed around the pickles?
It was actually just a shipment of cucumber pickles. I don't know what that means. It could mean that they were like in a jar of Vlasic wrapped up in tiny little meth bags, or they just had a box labeled cucumber pickles.
And it was drugs.
And it was meth.
And it was Funky Pickles.
Funky Pickles, which sounds like a great band name.
It does kind of, doesn't it?
Funky Pickles.
Funky Pickles. We want to tell you about these dumb people doing dumb things. We call them crazy, stupid idiots.
Well then, I guess one could say, that's a crazy, stupid idiot. Colleen and Bradley present CSI. It stands for Crazy Stupid Idiots.
It sure does. Why? Well, because the world is full of crazy, stupid idiots. Dumb people doing dumb things repeatedly over and over again, oftentimes in the state of
Florida.
Florida.
And sometimes other places.
Like where?
That was beautiful, you guys. North Dakota.
Oh.
Yes.
Hi,
Hello,
guys.
neighbor.
Yeah, hi.
So this goes in a category. Sometimes we've been doing crazy, stupid idiots long enough that we've sort of developed some categories of crazy, stupid idiots. And this one is not really about the crime. The crime, of course, is dumb. However, this is all about what the guy was wearing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So this happened to a guy in North Dakota. His name is Clifford Torres Maldonado.
Okay.
He's from Bismarck, North Dakota. I almost said North Carolina, North Dakota. And he was pulled over last year, and cops found a small bag of meth in his car.
Oh, that's not good.
As I said, dumb.
Garden variety.
Garden variety dumb, though, right? And then this month, he had a court appearance, but he skipped it. So then there was a warrant out for his arrest.
That's also garden variety dumb.
Yeah. Super dumb,
Yep.
Garden variety. But then the cops tracked him down on Friday night. And when they found him, he was wearing a certain shirt. And the shirt that he was wearing had Pinocchio on it, the puppet. And the shirt said, "It wasn't me."
Oh.
And Pinocchio's nose was supposed to look like it was growing as he said that.
Because he was lying like he was lying about drugs.
Yep. So they hauled him in and they took his mugshot. And in his mugshot, he is wearing the "It Wasn't Me" Pinocchio shirt.
And then Shaggy started playing.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Are we just going to do the whole
Yeah,
thing?
for the rest of this.
For all
you
eternity.
really could do it for the whole show.
No, okay.
It wasn't me.
I don't know.
I don't even know if it was the song.
Yeah, I'm not good at redoing melodies in my head. So what happened to him?
Know your talents. He's been arrested and he's been free on bond now. Whatever. He's gonna have the book thrown at him.
Again, maybe don't wear costumes that indicate your level of buffoonery.
No.
Should that be a tip-off for authorities?
Yeah. What he said.
Okay, so that was where?
North Dakota.
Oh, that's right.
Bismarck. Bismarcky, North Dakota.
I would like to take you to Far Reynosa International Bridge Cargo Facility.
Ooh, it sounds exciting.
Yeah, where is that?
I think at a border crossing somewhere in between Texas and Mexico.
Neat.
Because Customs and Border Protection recently seized a lot of stuff. And by that, I mean a lot of drugs.
Okay.
However, again, to revisit the previous story, that is not unusual. It's garden variety that cops would find drugs, right? Well, specifically on April 17th, Customs and Border Protection officers examined a tractor trailer hauling a commercial shipment of something that turned out to be a bunch of drugs. In fact, $4.3 million worth of drugs. And
holy buckets.
That's a lot of drugs.
That's some drugs.
But it's what the drugs were hidden with that earns this story crazy, stupid idiot status. I don't know who these people are that were doing the smuggling. That's kind of irrelevant. So I don't have an actual criminal's name for you.
Okay, it's what they were being smuggled with.
Yes. So they were like, I know this will throw them off.
Fertilizer. Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
Furbies.
Furbies and fertilizer. No.
Yes, the drugs are coming in with
And
the Furbies
no.
and fertilizer shipment.
But I guess maybe somewhere in between $4,343,000 worth or 217 pounds of methamphetamine were being hauled across the border. What?
In the cups of braziers.
In the cups of braziers. No.
Ooh.
Also a chapter in my book.
Cups of braziers.
Sounds
just
like
the
a
cups of braziers.
Lawrence Welk song.
Does it?
Yeah.
Why
Okay.
not?
It's a polka,
Bubbles.
sure. Anyway, no, back to the story, you guys. It was Pickles.
Pickles.
403, lots and lots of meth stored in pickles.
Drug pickles.
Drug pickles. In fact, Customs and Border Protection tweeted a photo of the drugs smuggled, calling them, quote, Funky Pickles. As in, those sure are some funky pickles.
They're going to make you feel real funky.
Now I have a question.
Yeah.
Did the pickles have the meth inside them, or was the meth inside a jar of pickles floating around?
Or was it just like packed around the pickles?
It was
Yeah.
actually just a shipment of cucumber pickles. I don't know what that means. It could mean that they were like in a jar of Vlasic wrapped up in tiny little meth bags, or they just had a box labeled cucumber pickles.
And it was drugs.
And it was meth.
And it was Funky Pickles.
Funky
Funky
Pickles, which sounds like a
Pickles.
great band name.
It does kind of, doesn't it?
Funky Pickles.
Funky Pickles. All right. Are you ready for one more crazy, stupid idiot?
Let's do it.
Guess where we're going?
Minnesota.
Florida.
Oh, Florida. Yeah, we haven't done that
Yay,
yet
we're going to
today.
Florida. And we're going to meet 37-year-old Keith Adams. He's in Largo, Florida. And here's the thing. You know, and I know, again, we have varieties of crazy, stupid idiots.
Oh, for sure.
And some of the things, we've been doing this segment for darn near 10 years. And there have been some stories where we go, that's original. I've never heard that one before.
Yep.
And then there are other ones where we go, I think I've heard that one before.
Mm-hmm.
This one goes in the category of, I think I've heard that one
A
before.
CSI classic.
Okay.
It's sort of a CSI classic. Yes, Holly. 37-year-old Keith Adams was caught by cops with a glass pipe with cocaine residue on Saturday when he was out driving with a friend.
Certainly not the first time we've heard that.
Right. And they took him to jail.
Okay.
And when they took him to jail, they found that he'd been hiding some drugs that he thought he would maybe like to take into the jail with him.
Okay.
It's where he was hiding the drugs that is going to be the thing that makes him a crazy, stupid idiot. Would you like to guess?
His butt.
No.
Oh, sad.
A solid guess, though. That is a solid guess because we
Solid.
do have a lot of butt drugs on this show.
My number 2 guess.
Oh, tell me, what's your number 2?
In his nose.
No. Mhm.
Was it on his person?
Yes,
Okay.
but the part of his person wasn't actually part of his person anymore.
Did he have a prosthetic wiener?
I would like to give you a ding on the front end and a buzz on the back end.
Oh, hey. You wouldn't be the first.
Mhm.
What?
Prosthetic, yes.
Oh,
Wiener, no.
Like a prosthetic arm or leg.
Leg.
Oh, so he had the
There.
drugs in the leg, the old drug in the leg routine.
He was smuggling. He was smuggling drugs in his prosthetic leg. He had fentanyl and Xanax hidden inside his artificial leg. And
Don't you feel like that's the first place they're going to look when you go to jail? Like, hey, sir, please take
Like when
off
they
your
do the
prosthesis so we
pat
can
down.
look inside it for drugs.
Yeah, when they're doing the pat down and they get to the leg area and they're like, oh, I'm going to need to see what's inside of there, sir.
Mhm.
Thank you. Can you dump out your leg?
Yeah.
Okay. drugs. He was hit with more felony drug charges.
Really good.
And what was interesting is, see, now listen, this is how smart the cops are these days. When they were arresting him, they said to him, "Sir, do you have drugs in your leg?" And he said, "No." And they said, "We need to warn you, you'll have more drug charges if you do have drugs in your leg." And he was like, "Yeah, no, my leg is drug free."
Was he talking about the one that wasn't prosthetic?
Apparently.
Yeah, I suppose you could get them on a technicality. You'd be like,
True.
which leg?
I kind of feel like he wasn't being that specific, though.
I'm going to need you guys to take a quick peek at who we're dealing with here. Just, can you do an audio representation, Bradley? Okay.
I just think
Tim
perhaps.
Allen?
Yeah. I can't say anything. So, yeah.
Yeah.
If you can't say anything nice.
Well, that was fun. Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. That's all, folks.